Yo, what's up, Matthias? How you doing, brother? Sorry about that. I had to make sure I got everything all posted and getting everything all situated and ready for the day. I'm falling a little behind. I got a little busy this morning. Oh man, that coffee's hot. Hot coffee. All right. I think I got everything. Hold on, let me double check everything. But good morning, man. How you doing? We're gonna do some trading here real quick. I'm gonna be looking at the market and looking at a couple of different other tickers. So if you guys are interested in any other tickers in here or want me to chart something out for you real quick, I definitely can look at something for you. Ooh, Big Pinky Nate. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Yo, Scotty, what's up, Scotty? Morning. How you doing? All right, so you know how I normally do it. Normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I like looking at the market, seeing where the market is psychological wise. So I pull up the fear and greed index. So when I'm looking at the fear and greed index, uh, we're gonna kind of see where the market's thinking right now. Currently, we're kind of in the fear zone, so people are kind of fearful, obviously, because we're sitting right there just above the 50 on the daily. But you know how that kind of goes. People are sell first, ask questions later. That's what I always think of when I'm thinking of any kind of market psychology. I always think market's gonna want to sell first, then verify, and then ask questions a little bit later. Also, I got a little bit of good, interesting news. Probably in this next upcoming week well, I'm going to be going to a place really quick and I'm going to make something very customizable for people who sign up for lifetime memberships. You guys are going to get a nice, cool plaque and possibly a certificate. I'm going to work on the plaque thing first. I have a place that I'm going to today actually to get some designs looked at and get some etching and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, and if you, well, not if you're interested, but if you sign up for the lifetime membership, I'm gonna do a very limit amount of plaques I'm gonna give out. I'm gonna get out some nice ones. I think currently right now I'm just gonna do 5. I think that's pretty reasonable. They are kind of proud of my pocket to give back to people to this plan to anybody else. Until right now, you guys are the first to know. So whoever's in here, you guys are the first to know. I haven't told anybody else besides you guys right now. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit earlier today. I have a couple of designs that I'm looking at, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty awesome, especially like I said, if you're a lifetime member, you should get something back just for signing up and being a part of the Discord. And like I said, it's just my way to give back to you guys personally. So if you guys sign up with the lifetime membership, I got the links down below in the description right there. My links to financial freedom. It has the discounted codes and all that. The other links, I don't believe I have my discounted code on there. So morning. So that's kind of a big announcement. I'm gonna I'm gonna be getting into a couple of different other things. All right, so that's out of the way. Like I said, I highly recommend you guys sign up for the lifetime. I don't plan on going anywhere. I love this Discord. I've been in here for quite a while. I love the family, so like I said, it's just my way to give back. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So let's get into this market psychology here really quick that I'm looking at. So I'm looking at the fear and greed index. We're sitting at 32. So if you guys have been watching me through the previous week, I think I've been doing this Tuesday and Thursday. I've looked at this twice. This is currently this next week. Obviously, today's Tuesday. And we're still sitting right here in the fear area. So the market kind of is reflecting that on the daily here. So 52-week lows on NASDAQ, fear. The momentum is greedy. That's why we're still seeing that little push up. Market's still greedy. Stock price breathe, put and call options. Yeah, so it's still in the fear. It looks like it's kind of turning up right here. We're currently sitting at what, 76? Market volatility is up. So let's take a look at the VIX. It looks like the VIX is above 20 today. Is that true? You know I love looking at the VIX. The VIX is a great ticker to look at when you're trying to deal with volatility. Yeah, so it looks like we're sitting up here on the 20 here. It looks like we did create a gap right here, kind of pushed it back. We're probably going to end up coming to here. What is that? Around 24. So this thing could probably launch up, fill this gap right here, and then cool off. So I'm just going to do this here real quick so I can use this as future reference. I got to turn my magnet off. I think we're going to go up, and then we're going to probably come down from here. Not that that's what's going to happen, but I like drawing these out for future reference just in case, you know what I mean? I can always come back and look. So boom, peak. Looks like we're kind of peaking out again. Something big's about to happen. You got the 5 crossing the 13 here. So it should be a good trading day. There should be lots of volatility, lots of good stuff to trade. All right, now let's go back and look at the SPY because you know that's what I like trading. That's what we're going to be trading today. Oh my God, look at this sell-off, bro. This is crazy. Look at this. You know what's even crazier? I have a channel right here that we just literally opened up at. This is what I'm telling you guys. You guys should definitely be drawing out your technicals, drawing out support resistant lines, forever lines. Looks like we're coming back down to possibly test the 50. We created a huge gap down. You have that 5 crossing the 13 here, so this is real iffy. What a crazy sell. That's about a $10 move down. Let's break this down on a smaller time frame here. Let's go to the 15-minute. Let's turn off that bread bot real quick. All right, got that gap fill, wick down, boom. What did we create that? We created the, what is this, 743? All right, boom. Drew my little red line for future reference. This is the 15-minute chart. So I like looking at the 15-minute chart. Did you give your T on the gap yet? No. You're buffering? Yo, sorry, Devin. We're back. Looks like I'm still pushing 60 for 60. So I don't know if you guys are in here or not for the morning little brief, but like I said, I have something big. I have something big for people who sign up for the lifetime membership. The first 5 people, not yet though. Don't do it yet. I got to go get them first, but I got some plaques that I'm going to be having made for you guys for the first 5 people that come and sign up for the lifetime membership. You guys are going to get a nice, good plaque. It's my way to give back to you guys in the community. It's my own little idea that I came up with, and you might get a little certificate too as well. Maybe, I don't know yet, but I'm designing a plaque, and it's going to be for the people that sign up for the lifetime memberships. You guys are going to get your own personal plaque specifically from me. This isn't like Mo or any other experts thing. It's my own personal thing. I'm putting my own personal money in there for you, for you guys. It's just my kind of way of giving back to you guys. So be on the lookout for that. It should be coming up in like the next week or so. So keep that in mind. First 5 people, by the way. All right. So we're going back to the SPY. We're going to break down Pinky Nate. You know my boy. I'm just now talking about the gap. I just looked at the daily here. So let's just look at the daily. I know it looks a little messy over here, but that's how I like it. So another crazy thing, look where I have some lines already previously before. So it looks like we came back down right here. And we might push all the way back up to get to those EMAs right here. Let's turn the bread bot back on here. So you got that 5 crossing the 13, but I don't have, well, there's the RSI bearish indicator, but this could easily rip back up and test the EMAs today. That's what I'm thinking that's possibly going to happen. We come and retrace all the way back up, and then possibly tomorrow we'll probably continue down. So you know what I'm going to do right here? I'm just going to put this for my future self. Let's just say EMA test, possible rejection. That's it's kind of my take. I think that we just kind of, we're still floating above the 50 here, and I think this 50 is going to push it up here. So I'm bullish in this case for the time being. Um, let's break this down. Like I said, I was looking at the 15 minute. So we're looking at the gap fill from pre-market. So this is actually a crazy thing too as well. I got to look out for this resistance top right here. Man, dude, I'm drawing so many lines. It's gonna get a little crazy. We might come up and just tap this right here. Might come back up, tap, and probably head lower. We might not even fill the gap up here. Yeah, so that's exactly what it looks like too. Look where I put that blue line. This is without even looking at the EMAs. It could easily come up and test that 50 right here. Morning, Crypto B. How you doing? Yo, Devin. Yo, morning, everybody. How you doing? Thanks for joining in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are fantastic. How do I trade like this? I really like Robinhood. I only see futures and options. I'm not trading anything. I don't trade on TradingView. I don't use TradingView. This is not uh, my platform that I trade on. This is what I do all my charting on and what I look for confirmations and for future references. Now, if you wanted to do this on Robinhood, you can. Um, the desktop version would be Legion, but this is TradingView. It's TradingView. You can see right here down at the bottom. I just started to use 0TT Legend for Robinhood. Yeah, I like Robinhood. Dude, I like Robinhood. It's just lately they've been having some discrepancies with, I don't know, their price action and stuff. So, all right. So, as you guys know, I'm using Webull to do my paper trades. We're only paper trading today. I think I'm going to do some live trades. Maybe, I might do another live for you guys maybe tomorrow. Might do one tomorrow too. So be on the lookout for that. It really just depends on what I got going on. But look at this. I mean, on the minute chart too, it's just a straight sell. Is that what it's like on the minute over here too as well? Let's just go to the 5 minute actually. No, it still created that gap. How about the minute? Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oversold, oversold, oversold. Consolidation. Yeah, leg up. I think we're heading higher here, guys. Let's see if we can get a call here. Up. I'm just jumping right into it, dude. 7:35 calls right here. Let me see. Let me look at my charts. We got to get a good entry here. I don't know. Actually, RSI's, our MACD is looking a little too high right now. RSI is not bad, 61. We can still head higher. This is a little iffy here. We do have some volume down here below. I think this, oof. I think this one's gonna die out. Yeah, dude, contracts are expensive. I'm in a put. I got into a put actually. Sorry, I lied. I got into a put. I got into a 736 put. I'm seeing if we can get a rejection right here possibly. This candle right here makes me think we're probably gonna head a little bit lower. And because this is topping off right here, so let's just kind of break this play down here, kind of what I'm looking at right out of the gate just to see. So here's the trend line. Let's see if we can get just above right here. Boom. Let's make this thick because you know how I like it. I like it thick. So topping candle, closing candle down. This closed under. It kind of looked like it wanted to break out but got pushed back down. This candle, we'll see. This is a dicey one. Obviously, you have the 5 and the 13 crossing over here, so it does lead me to think bullish indication, but we might have some slight relief just kind of looking at the RSI here. Or sorry, the MACD. Now let's look at the stocks overall for the board. Here, let me type in SPY because you know what I like looking at. Boom, we're going to go over here to the SPY. So Microsoft looks like it's cooling down on the 5 minute. Nvidia looks like it's kind of running back up. This is running up. This is running up. It looks like I lost that trade. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. Initial analysis was correct. So let's actually follow this up. Let's see if this comes back down here really quick. I'm actually going to grab another call. I'm going to keep that line there actually because this is a good closing candle. Yeah, where are we at on the 15 here? That's the 1 minute. I don't care about the 1 minute here. This is what I really want to look at here. So it looks like we have the 5 about to cross the 13 right here. You guys see that EMA right here? See how they're touching tips? Now we got that we got the bullish indication here. So how much time? I got about 10 minutes till the next one. So let's look for a small relief here. Let's see if one of these candles comes back down and tests here one of the EMAs. Kind of a slow roll here, huh? All right. I'm lining up that 737. Actually, I'm just going to jump right in. That's the sell. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the buy. I wanted the buy price. There we go. All right, we're in the calls here. We'll see if we get this little rip up here. And Crypto B, how do you like that Robinhood Legion, by the way, for your trading? I love it personally. Personally, it's my personal favorite. It's it's very appealing to me. I like the layout of it. All right, so what are we looking for here? What's this number up here? This is 739.25. Boom. 735.25. Start of the gap. It looks like I'm getting rejected right here off that Bollinger Band. Bad entry on my part. Yeah, it looks like we just took a bad entry on my part. Yeah, I still think this thing heads higher though. For sure. Here we go. Here's that little push up that we're looking for. But like I said, there is still some volume below. Let's look at the option statistics here, by the way. Just to kind of bring this guy up. Look at the volume distribution. Yeah, calls are it right here, guys. For the time being, you can see that the ask or above right here is 66K. So we're definitely taking over the bears here. Well, this is for NVIDIA. I don't want to look at NVIDIA. We want to look at SPY. Okay, yeah, still the same situation here. Looks like we got 21% for the ask and the ask or above right here. 286,000 over 240,000 for puts. The bid or below were just above 2K for them, in between around 90-ish. So we're still looking good. Let's look at where we are for price range. 735. Calls right off of the 735. Looks like there's plenty of volume. If we break 733 though, we're not even there, are we? No. We're at 737. Calls right here off of 736. You can see the volume. See this guy right here, 736. We're currently at 737. So if we come down to 736, I expect a bounce to happen. Same thing with 737. Looks like we kind of are dying down right here. Not so much volume. Still waiting my hands and waiting. Yeah, I got a bad entry on that. Do you have a lesson videos that teach all the different indicators that you use? I do not. I personally do not. I don't have a video for that. I could just tell you right now in live time. What do you want me to what do you want me? What do you want to know is what I meant to say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to a put for a scalp here, but we're still heading higher. I mean, we got that 5 crossing here. Next candle's in 7 minutes, but the Bollinger Band right here though is making me slightly nervous on the higher time frame. What's my average? This is a real 50-50 shot here. I know there's a lot, LOL, but there, let's say these option statistics, and I'm assuming you have your volume off on the lower right. Also, what is MACD? So my volume bar is right down here. This is my volume bar right here. And MACD is there's actually a class lesson in the class library. There's a class lesson on MACD and a breakdown of what it means. Same thing with the RSI, what those indicators mean. You can pull those up on in the Discord right over here, so I can actually show you where it is. So if you want to learn more in depth about the MACD, it's just basically moving. It's like moving averages. It's like the simple moving out, not the simple moving averages, but where is it? I know it's in here. I think it's like class like 30 or 20 or something like that. Nope, that's the volume analysis. Fibonacci. Ah, right here. I was close. It's class 18. So moving average, convergence, divergence. So there's a class library right here. And if you guys want the quiz, you can take the Quizlets right here too as well. I'm closing this out actually. We're going straight to puts. We're going to puts here. Wrong one. All right, I'm in. I'm in the puts. I flipped. I took a loss on that. I took like a couple $100 loss on that. I'm going into the put based off of the breaking of the Bollinger Band on the 15-minute here. Looks like my bread recipe's loading. Where are we sitting right now? 26 on the fear and greed index right now. So people are fearful. So be careful out there, guys. Could see some big selling happen again. I was using the app, but this is actually faster. Yeah, I like the entry and exit setup on Legion. Yeah, Legion's really great, dude. And then what were you asking? The option statistics. So this is Webull. So every platform also is slightly different here. So um, it varies. But if you're looking for what I was looking for, the option statistics, it's right over here in this little column here. Actually, I'll show you. So if I drag this out right here and I bring this a little wide, it's going to be right up over here. And this is the options chain. So you can change this, not change it, but you can add these widgets right here in this layout right here. You're going to go up on the top right. This is Webull again. You can go on the top right, add a widget, and you can see the charts and stocks in general and market, futures index, top gainers and losers most active, ETFs, 52-week lows, marginable, popular stocks, all that other good stuff. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of this. We're gonna take that 190. I definitely think we're reversing back up here. I gotta make sure I close this. Oh no, we're taking a loss. Damn, take a loss so fast. I wasn't even paying attention. I was sitting here trying to talk. I was hoping for a 50 test down here. Just didn't get it. And we're going to get that rebound higher. Bollinger Band's kind of tightening up, though. What's the market doing overall? Yeah, it still looks like we're going to curl down. I think I might double down, actually. I don't think this is going to top. I don't think this is going to beat the top here for this. I'm gonna move this. I don't think we get above here. So let's cancel that. I'm gonna stay in this. Yeah, looks like the puts are coming back right here. Yeah. Yeah, puts are coming back. We're destroying the volume. Where do they want to go, dude? They want to go all the way to 730. Yeah, looks like they want to. So 735 is looking like the area of support here too. Yeah, I think this is gonna curl back down. We're gonna go down to a VWAP test. Yeah, so VWAP's down here. Where's the VWAP? 734.65 is the VWAP right now. I think we come down and test the VWAP down here. That's what I'm thinking. So where's 735? Probably right here. Just what I'm thinking here. I think my play is to wait for the 50 EMA to cross for a put today. Very possible. I mean, yeah, you can if that's how you want to play it. I mean, technically this is bullish. You know what I mean? Like this is bullish. Five's crossing the 13. I expect another rip up right here. Getting a little bit of mixed signals here, honestly. I should have just stuck with the first technical analysis that I had, and that was the rip calls, and I thought we were gonna die down off of this candle right here. And then this one led me to believe, well, this is kind of like a hammer candle, but led me to believe that we are gonna head a little bit lower. They're fighting for it. The Bulls are fighting for it. I just think the Bears are gonna overtake it this time. It doesn't seem like it has relative strength. Also, the RSI is creeping up there. We're at 68. 68 on the RSI. MACD is kind of closing down. I mean, it's closed down right here. Doesn't mean it won't bounce back up, but it's getting close. This is a tough call here. I'm really indecisive with this one. It looks like we're ripping up. Gonna take another loss on this. If my orders will fill. I hate when they don't fill. All right. Caught the bad end of the stick this morning. New candle. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I should have stuck with my initial technical analysis on that one. That was my fault. Man, dude, it's hot up in here this morning. I think we're still going up to hit that PM high you marked earlier. Yeah, dude, that was just my fault. I was trying to play a quick scalp and it just didn't work out in my favor. So let's see if we can get a little bounce here again. Dude, my orders are just not filling this morning, dude. It's driving me a little nuts, bro. All right, we're going back into a call. Let's see if we can scalp this up here real quick. Such a weird morning this morning, guys. I'm having such a weird... Yeah, it was my fault for even trying to play the puts on that one. I was just looking for this relief. We did get it. We just bounced off the 13 here. I think I'm just rushing trades right now. Just rushing a little bit of my trades. What time frame you on? I'm on the minute chart. I look at multiple time frames. I'm looking at the 1 minute, I'm looking at the 5 minute, and I'm looking at the 15 minute. So when I come over here to my trading view, this is a 15 minute. When I'm over here on my Webull one, when I'm looking at the charts overall, These are all 5 minute time frames right here. All four of these are well, five. These five are my 5 minute time frames. This is my minute time frame over here. Even if you look at yesterday, we had a little run before bleeding out the rest of the day. That's very true. Dude, it's so hot right now for me right now. I'm fucking sweating, bro. For like no reason at all right now. Like, why am I so hot? Yeah, I'm just not making good entry or exits. I'm almost at break even from yesterday. I'm down 1,300 right now. No big deal. Yeah, here we go. Here's that 50 tap. I'm going to be looking for those puts here soon for this relief. It looks like that was it right there. Boom, we bounced up. Just kissed her right here. Yep, still pushing. We'll probably, yeah, you're right. You're right, Nate. We'll probably kiss that 735 area. What's my average? 213. That's where we are right now. 214. That was this candle for that tap up. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. VWAP's right here. All right, I'm getting out. I'm out of that one. I just don't trust it today. This is a weird day. Yeah, it looks like we are kind of breaking down. You're right. That's what I'm thinking too. Market's a little irrational right now. I should have caught this all the way up though. That was my mistake. We should have played this all the way up right here. That would have been a great call. The initial analysis was correct. So I second guessed myself and went the opposite. All right, we're going in again on a put. Nope, five's carrying. Five is holding. That looks like we're fanning out. Alrighty, folks. Need to get it together here. I think I'm like sweating so much. I don't know why I'm sweating so much right now. Got into a put. I'm basing this literally off the MACD right here. Also, RSI is a little hot. We're at 69. So if you look right here, I keep my RSI lines between 30 and 70. Every time I break above the 70, that's normally when I kind of start getting into the puts. We'll see. It doesn't always have to happen that way. Obviously, you can overcook this RSI by a bunch. Yeah, and it looks like I'm smoked again. Damn, bro. All right, we're out. When's next candle? 7 minutes. Fear's kind of ticking back over. Yeah, she just wants to head a little higher. Calls are back in charge. Bulls are back in charge here, y'all. Oh, man. That's exactly what I needed right there. And I exited the play too early. I thought we were going to run up again. I thought we were going to get another engulfing. See if this 13 will hold right here. They're like I said, see the Bears, the Bulls still want it. There's still some volume down here. All the way to 733. You can see these Bollinger Bands kind of opening up here. All right, I'm going to risk it again. I'm going in. See if we can get under this 13 here. Looking for that little relief. Nope. Well, we're in between here. Microsoft looks like it wants to break down. It doesn't look like it wants to carry anymore. Same thing with Nvidia. Apple does its own thing. I never really refer to Apple too much. Same thing with Meta. Avago's on a run. I'm just not reading it right. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. We gotta come over here and fucking close her out. I hate that. Alright, yeah. I guess I just don't got it this morning. Man. Brutal. We're down 18 for the day. Alright. Looks like we're shooting the gap here. 739.25. That's what I'm going to be looking for. 739.25. Right here. Alright, this is the gap fill right here. This line right here. This is what we're going to be watching. I'm going to get a put. I'm going to get a put right here. Looks like the Bears are already trying to pile in. When's next candle? This next candle should rip up. Rip up there, buddy. No. Dude, I can't believe I got hit with like 3 reversals back to back. Playing that, needed that 13 to break, didn't get it. All right, it's a little bit of a waiting game here, guys. You've got to be patient here. This is kind of where patience kind of comes in here. We're looking for the play. We're looking for the gap fill here. Got real close. We were about 20-ish cents away. Looks like the Bears kind of jumped the gun on it, though, honestly, right up over here. I'm debating, should I play it? I think I'm gonna play the call to the gap. If I can get it filled. Dude, I hate the lag sometimes, guys. The lag be bothering me. I'm not even gonna get into it right now, actually. Never mind. We're lining up the puts here. I think I'm gonna go in the money for the puts this time right here. I'm gonna do 739. Well, it won't be that once it gets up there and it tests that line that we're looking at right here real quick. What's the 15 look like? Yeah, we're so close to that. This is what trading is all about here, guys. Sitting here waiting, plotting, contemplating. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, sometimes it does get a little bit boring. I don't have really any good commentary for you guys right now. Yeah, did you guys watch the World Cup last night? I've been watching the World Cup pretty much like every day. Had France win last night. Yeah, let's go. Let me buy a call so it reverse to the downside. Nah, don't do that. Don't be irrational. I'm just waiting for this guy to peek up right here real quick. I just wanted to tap, 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 tap-a-roo. And just needed to touch it and go. Now, this isn't a for sure thing here, guys, by the way. I'm just basing this put off of the rejection that we saw previously from the gap. This could easily just rocket right out of the sky here. But I'm looking for that relief here. RSI is still hot. It's at 72, so I'm still looking for that relief. So I hope this comes up and we hit the rejection right there. Just gonna have to kind of see. I should have played the call right over here earlier, but after this one kind of ripped up, I was like, it's not happening right now. Such a long waiting game. Missed it. Not that these candles are wild or anything like that. It's just kind of playing this little small chop. I should have been playing the 13. You know, we could come back down, test the 13 again, and then rip back up. We could possibly play a call right there. It's a little dicey around this area, though. I mean, you guys see the little stair step pattern. This is actually a great way to look at a nice, good bullish run here. So the analysis was correct. Let's just kind of break this down here, by the way. Just while I have you here. So you have the 5 coming down. Looks like you have multiple rejections right here at open. Boom, rejected. 5 come up, tested the 13 again, rejected. Came up, finally got that cross, got the 5 crossing the 50 VWAP, all right here in this. See how this is all tangled up together and all crossed together? That's what led it to this run up right here. I was just being a little naive and thinking that, oh, this is a temporary run up. We have lots of selling pressure because technically we did try to play a put here, got smoked right here on these engulfing candles. This right here set up a good area of a temporary support. Well, what I like to call a temporary support. Legged up, did the same thing right here, created that little small gap. Little temporary support, moved back up, created right here, tested the 13. You can see it tested the 13 multiple different times here too as well. I think this one was a little bit higher at the time being. Came back up, touched right here, ripped back up, came back down, touched right here, and ripped back up. Looks like we're probably getting the same thing. Oh, there we go. It looks like we got that tap right here. Oh, almost. All right, I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to wait for this candle to come a little bit higher, possibly halfway through right here. Let's just check about right here. Well, let's do the body actually. All right. I'm about to go in right now. All right, so this was correct right here. Let's get rid of that temporary. Why are my orders not filling? I hate that my orders don't fill. It bothers the hell out of me. Come on, get me in. All right, market. All right, we're in that put. I don't know. It gave me a terrible price. Oh, it gave me 20 contracts. I did not want 20 contracts. Looks like we filled twice. Nope. Reversal again. Right off the 13. We're still riding high. We got that gap test right up over here. 8 seconds till next candle. Just not a good trading day for me, guys. And of course, I'm in like 20 contracts all at the same time. I'm out. I got out of that. All right, so it did exactly that. All right, we're out. We're going calls here. We're just gonna rip call. Yeah, 50 test right here. All right, we're just gonna stay in the calls here. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I'm thinking we're gonna get some relief. See, dude, and my orders just aren't filling right now either, dude. That's the thing that's driving me nuts. My orders are not filling. It is not giving me any it's not giving me any leniency today. I'm just getting smoked off of all of them, bro. I'm down about 1200. I jumped right back into a put again. I'm hoping we get a little wash. Still looking for that relief here. Such a nice bullish run right here. Man, he should have just stuck with the calls right here, bro. That's what I get for going against the grain, going against my own analysis. Probably bouncing off the 13 again. Because that's what we've been doing. We've just been bouncing off the 13. I'm in a put, like I said. Let's see if we can get some money back here. Finally getting that little small wash. Let's just get a 50 test. Just looking to test the 50. We're up about 12%. I don't like it though. Touching the middle of the... Yeah, that's what I don't like. Yep. Yep. Okay, fair. Debating on getting out right here. Probably not going to get the 50 test. Yeah, there's the engulfing. Bulls got it, guys. Bulls got it. Yeah, I'm out. Just close my order. Man, I'm pretty tired today. Nvidia's breaking down. Yeah, this is all going to curl over. Got faked out on that. Got faked out on that pump. All right, I'm just gonna hold these for a while. Just gonna hold this for a while. If I take a big loss, we take a big loss. I think we're gonna get a wash here pretty soon. It's that or the 50 is gonna hold right here. What's the daily looking like again? Let's look at the daily. Yeah, so it came all the way up. It's probably still gonna continue to go all the way up, maybe. I think we're just gonna have that slight relief right now because we just broke the Bollinger Band. So this is the 15-minute. I would expect this to come down to the 5 to 737. All right, we're up a little bit of money. Got to watch out for this 50, man. These EMAs have been bouncing pretty hard. I've been waiting for this wash like all morning though. I should have been a bull. Acted as a bear today, which is kind of weird. Yeah, here's probably that bounce. Yeah, there it is. Didn't have that 5 cross right here either. Had it bounce. Got to get under here. Got to get under. Down under. There we go. All right. I like that a lot more. Makes me feel a little bit better about the play, honestly. What did I say? 737? Yeah. So we got to break multiple. One here. One right here. And then one right here. Got 3 layers to this, it looks like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Need to beat the 50 here. Which it doesn't seem very likely to me, honestly. I think this is going to reverse literally right here. Probably comes down right here. We probably do actually get under and we probably bounce right here. Or not. All right, let's see if this candle rejects right here off the EMAs. I need this to push down. Looking for that 13 rejection here. Need that 13 rejection here. RSI cooled down to 53. Still in bullish territory. Looks like the 5 wants to curl back up. Yeah. Fuck. I mean, that's not what I meant to say. All right, let's see if we can still get the rejection. 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds. Can I get a winning trade here today? Can I get one for like 6? I'm definitely going to make this back a little bit later. No, I'm not. Nope. Yeah, it looks like today just isn't my morning. Well, it's just not my morning right now. Don't want to sell too soon. It has nothing to do with selling too soon. It's more of the breakdown. I don't mind selling early. I'll sell early all the time. If it goes above that previous top, I'm out, unfortunately. This one, 739.63. Well, I like this engulfing candle. Maybe maybe this 5 rejected right here. That's what it's looking like to me. We might be consolidating here. Slight chop, slight downside. All right. There we go. Finally. Looks like we're back in it. Don't call it a comeback. Now, the thing is too as well that you got to watch out for is this 5 in the 50 right here, man. This could get deadly. 2 big engulfing candles down here. 1, 2. I mean, I wouldn't say big, but nice engulfing candles here. Let's see if we can get this 5 to cross here. If we get this 5 to cross here, we should have a nice wash. Well, I wouldn't say a nice wash, but we should have a good continuation down. If the 13 crosses the 50, then I expect a big wash. All right, looks like we're sitting at 20%. I'm going to probably take 3. I think I'm going to peel these, actually. I'm going to take like 3 off. Let's sell 3. Let's go for, what's our average price here? Average 199 was the last. Let's go 225. All right, I'm queuing up 225 here. I'm looking for 25 cents down. We're at 22%, 380. So I'm going to sell 3 if we get to 225 on the ask or the bid price. Might not even get it. The 5 probably is going to curl back up here. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Just like I was just saying right here. Are we going to get a rejection here? We're going to have to see. No. Nope. Nope, there's the bounce. Yeah. This is a tough one, guys. Love the volatility. I'm just on the wrong end of it today, unfortunately. Well, I wouldn't say today. Today's not over. I mean, I definitely plan on making this back I could easily make this back today. All right. Okay. Possibly. I mean, we opened under. We'd opened just under there. Man, I mean, it's definitely a bull and a bear fight. Let's see a rejection. Still holding out here, guys. Still holding out. Still got those three queued up for 225. Let's see if we can get a couple out here. I mean, who really knows? The 50, like I said, is either a really good support or a really good resistance. We got the 5 just crossing under here. I expect a wash. We just got it under here, guys. You see it? Yeah, there we go. There's the crinkle. Now let's get the 13 under. Man, we just rode through some chop there, huh? These candles are, I wouldn't say they're nasty, but I think I rushed into things today. I think I should have been a little more patient. Uh, that's just my fault. I know better. I definitely know better. All right. We're up 22%. Currently at 204 was the last average price. Let's see if we can get a little bit under here, but you got to think again too here. This is where I drew that line before for this little support. Actually, where was it? It was like right here or something. Yeah, there's that support. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'm out. Just take that loss. Big reversal right there. Based off of this little, that's why I drew those lines. I accidentally erased those lines, but I had those lines right here previously before. Because when in doubt, zoom out. And that's exactly what happened. Like I said, these are like little small temporary supports. Just unfortunately, I just didn't get nothing today. This is crazy. This is crazy. Man, look at that nice engulfing cam. Just knocked out the past like 6-7 minutes that we've been waiting for a trade. Looks like I didn't lose my profit from yesterday. Still up $230. Just ate that 1300 right now, unfortunately. But I'm going to be in the option chat actually today, and I'm going to be making a bunch of different other trades. Just didn't play out this morning, unfortunately. And then I think I'm actually going to do a bonus live for you guys tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, join in tomorrow. It'll probably be way better than what I just did today. I don't know what. I do. I know exactly what I did wrong today. I just wasn't patient enough. Didn't set up a good area of where I needed to make entries and exits. Held too long a little bit. Volatility was there. We just didn't play it to the good side, unfortunately. I should have stuck to my initial technical analysis. Bullish, right? Right out of the gate, I should have just ripped a call. We would have been up real big. Didn't. Was looking for the possible turnaround. I thought we were gonna get that gap, that tap of the gap right there, and hit that resistance and sell off. That didn't happen. So just multitude of things today. It's always good to kind of recap your day, or well, your small session that we just did. I know I'm only here for an hour. I'm actually got to go to work right now. Um, so just didn't happen today, unfortunately. Real disappointing, man. That's 2 sessions in a row. I closed the live down money. But as you know, I made it back the previous shortly after during the day. Looks like we're kind of breaking back down again. Might have been a fake out there. Yeah, look. Might have been a little fake out. Came up. Looks like the 5 rejected the 13. Big sell here. We're right at that temporary support area right here. Remember, this is a area of temporary support. Looks like the 13 might cross now. You know what? I think I'm gonna do one more trade. I'm gonna go heavy. I'm gonna go 20 contracts. See if I can scalp one here real quick. I'm just gonna hold this up right here. I'm gonna have a market ready. I bought 20 contract puts right here. Let's see if we can get the dip here. See if we can come back a little bit. I'll make one more trade here with you guys. Hopefully I don't get burned off of this 13 right here. All right, looks like we broke the lower low. I need this 13 to come down here, boys or ladies. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we get it here. Boom. All right, wonderful. All right, what's my average price here? 250. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Last price 247. Yeah, we'll sell at 304. Oh shit, I'm in a call, guys. I mean, pardon my swearing. I grabbed a call. I meant to grab a put. Did it again here, folks. Well, let's see if we get a nasty reversal back up here. Nope. All right. Okay. I'm out. Got that 13 crossing here. Expect a big wash. I'm actually waiting to be saved out of this play here real quick. Nope. Here comes the wash, I think. What are we looking like on TradingView? Yeah. So it did what I wanted it to. Come down, test the 5 right here. See? Should just listen to the technical analysis. Here comes that rip back up. Looks like you're having that bounce. All right. I might be saved here. Looks like the 13's rejecting. This looks like it wants to head back down. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Nope. Crazy. Love the volatility. Just wish I was on the better end here. All right, we're closing a position. I'm asking $3 again. So what I'm looking for is 50 cents. I need a 50-cent move up. Think I'll get it, guys? I think I'll probably get it. We're at that temporary support, even though we broke down a little bit. I can't believe I grabbed a call right there when I meant to grab a put, bro. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. No. Nope. Cancel. All right. I'm out, guys. I got to go to work. I actually, I'm actually really late. Stayed a lot longer than I should have. But anyway, if you guys are interested in joining the Lifetime, like I said, I got some stuff going on here for Lifetime members here really soon. I'm getting a plaque for you guys for like the first 5 people that sign up for Lifetime memberships. I'm going to be going out a little bit later today and actually looking at the plaques and getting a design ready and stuff like that. And it's going to be pretty nice. These are some pretty nice ones that I'm looking at. So if you guys are interested, like I said, the first 5 people to sign up for the Lifetime memberships are going to be the ones who are going to get the first 5 plaques. Now, this is going to be for a limited time offer right now for the time being. Just kind of testing the waters to see if that's something that you guys like. If that's something you guys like, I might continue it on. Also, you might get a certificate as well. These are some of the things that are in the works here currently. So just bear with me, be a little patient. And like I said, if you guys are looking to join us for life, I would, and you can, sorry. Jeez, dude, my throat, man. Just all over the place today. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, join us for the Lifetime. We got some big stuff happening. Also, guys, take advantage of the class library. And if you guys haven't already, you guys can follow me on my socials, on my YouTube. And if you guys don't know right here, this little QR code, you can actually scan this on your phone. This is going to pull up my digital business card. Or you can click this link right here. It's going to pull up my digital business card. I have everything from the master course classes to the Lifetime memberships. All you got to do is type in code BREAD. I think code BREAD still works. Let's find out right here. I know the promotion's probably ending here real soon for the 40% off here. Let's see, is it still on? Yep, we're still on. We still got the 40% off for code BREAD. So that's still active right now. And then also we have the payment plans. And if you guys are interested, you can follow my socials, my X, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Kick. And these are the platforms that I use right here. These are just kind of like referral links. So I use my Webull, my Robinhood, and all that other fun stuff. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do another one tomorrow morning. I think I might just live stream all week actually. I don't know. I gotta check my schedule. I got a bunch of stuff going on. I have so much stuff going on over here right now. It's crazy. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Sorry we didn't get a win today. Unfortunately, it's just kind of how it goes. Can't win them all. But if you guys want to see what I'm going to be doing later on in the day, I'm going to be in the options chat, guys. That's where I hang out. That's where I love to be. That's where you know what plays I'm going to be getting into and stuff like that. So you guys can join me in there. And if you guys could hit that like button for me, I would appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the Discord.